Hey, hello friends. Welcome to the Library Book Bar, Blue Pick Reviews. And today we're going to be making the Lion's Tail. First time I had the Lion's Tail as a cocktail, it was made with scotch, but traditionally it's made with bourbon. So today we're going to be using Green River Wheated Foolproof as our bourbon. And Green River Wheated Foolproof tonight is coming at 109 proof. So this hot tail should be not only strong, but it should also have good caramel and vanilla flavors that come from Green River. This runs around $50. Great sipper, great cocktailer. Green River makes good stuff. Go out, check them out. Can't recommend them enough. And plus, when you put the bottle on the table, they have a cool game where you can slide the quarters and get them caught underneath. And you're going to need allspice dram. And here we're using St. Elizabeth's. You can pick this up in different sizes. Runs about 20, almost 30 bucks. And this is a mainstay of people that make tiki cocktails or nice fall cocktails. It gives you allspice and all those cinnamon and all those other flavors. Adds it to a cocktail. Great stuff. Some lime juice, freshly squeezed, on deck. Regular simple syrup. I didn't make any. I only have rich. So I picked up a bottle. You can pick this up too. This is Master of Mixes. You can make your own. 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Make simple syrup. So if you needed a cup of simple syrup, cup of water, cup of sugar, mix them until they stir together. That's how it works. Just make sure the water is warm. But if you're a party star and you need to get the party started, pick up a quick bottle. They work. And lastly, some Angostura bitters, and you're going to need just a little of that. Bitters are flavor, make cocktails taste that much better. And with allspice dram, you're definitely going to get those baking spices, that fall spice taste. And because we're using a juice, using lime juice, this is going to be a shaken cocktail. So we got a shaken cocktail glass full of ice, and let's get mixing. So first thing you're going to need is 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon. Here we're going to, or your choice of bourbon for the night. If you got lots of bourbon, like I have lots of bourbon, you got choices. Green River is my choice tonight. A lot of bourbon back behind me. People who know me know why. All right. Then everything else in here, we're going to get 1/2 ounce of allspice dram. And this is good stuff. Allspice dram, definitely. Just those flavors that it gives. You see this funky bottle. It's cool to have on your shelf. Conversation starter. 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Pre-strained, pre-filtered, so that we don't have to get in the comments talk about, man, it took forever to clear that pulp out of that lime, because that happened. So don't do that no more. 1/2 ounce of simple syrup to balance that out. That usually does it. So you're literally making limeade by doing that. Like a sweet limeade. And like I said, you normally do it in the reverse order. You do your sweetener among the first, so that your base spirit and stuff could wash out that. But simple syrup is so thin, it doesn't really matter. And 2 ounces of 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. 1, 2. If you have a Japanese bitter dispenser, you know you're gonna do 4. I do it right from the bottle. It tends to work. And let's get this on ice. Oh God, I got tagged. Ugh, I'm blind. No. Shake it. Yeah. Yeah. About 8 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds. Woo! Got sprayed by the shaker tin on the clothes. That hasn't happened in a while. All right. And then we're going to get our chilled Coupe glass, because this is going to go in a Coupe. Woo! And let's see. Mine's chilled. About a minute or so in your freezer. A little longer in your refrigerator is probably not going to be as chilled. We're going to strain. We're not going to double strain this. I use a harder, drier ice. If you use wet ice, you know, get a little more content. And we're going to garnish that with a demi wedge, our traditional quarter of a wheel with a slash in it from the lime. And put it on there. And that's the lion's tail. Could you switch up the main spirit? You could. You can make this with scotch. You can make this with tequila. You can make this with a good rye or Irish whiskey. But we made it with bourbon. Give it a taste. Mm. Mm. Oh my God, that's good. Okay, let's unpack this. Green River is turning this cocktail out. Let me tell you. So you get the proof, you get the sweetness from both the Green River and a little bit from the allspice dram, and even from the simple syrup. Combined with the lime, you get that cardamom and nutmeg taste from the St. Elizabeth's. And the Angostura plays in the background. This is a great cocktail. Definitely fall vibes. And wow. Can't say enough about it because I haven't had this in a while. This is a cocktail that needs to make a comeback. Lion's Tail. Like I said, if it tastes good and you're drinking good, then it's all good. And let me tell you, this is all good. Go out, grab the Lion's Tail. If you get bit, you're lucky. Especially if you're using something that has as much proof as this. So, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go run with the pride. Run with the pack. And maybe watch Lion King. That way I kind of feel invested.